Safe Harbor matters to our community because we are the only provider of services to survivors of domestic abuse in Greenville, Anderson, Oconee, and Pickens counties. We provide emergency shelter, but we also provide other services to survivors of abuse that they could not get anywhere else in the upstate.
At Safe Harbor, we envision a culture in which all people feel safe and valued in their relationships. We provide pathways for people impacted by domestic abuse to survive and thrive, and we raise awareness of domestic abuse through community engagement and education.
Our first shelter opened in Greenville in 1978 as a grassroots effort to provide safety for women and children fleeing abuse. Safe Harbor has decades of experience providing services and support to survivors and their children.
What brought me to Safe Harbor was my desire to make a difference in the world, to be there along beside the survivors of domestic abuse, to let them know that it's not their fault, to hold space for them, to be present and non-judgmental, to see them transform and to grow. We're here to support them, and that's what brought me to Safe Harbor.
I experienced a domestic abuse situation with my ex-fiance at that time, and I left the relationship after about 10 years, and once I left, I never looked back, and I've been in the Safe Harbor program for almost 2 years. Safe Harbor has done everything for me. They have provided me with housing. They have provided me with the resources to excel in life. I have graduated college. I am the first out of my whole family to graduate college. Safe Harbor just empowers women all around by creating a safe environment to say, hey, it's okay to leave a situation that's no longer serving you. And I have left the situation that's no longer serving me. And now I'm happy where I'm at.
What the community needs to know about Safe Harbor is no one ever plans to utilize our services. I've never met anyone who planned to walk inside our shelter doors. I never met anyone who planned to tell the most horrific and oftentimes most difficult seasons of their life to a stranger, but it happens. And when we face those curveballs in life, it's important that organizations like Safe Harbor are there.
Safe Harbor empowers survivors because we allow them to make their own choices about their decisions and journeys. It really isn't about us knowing the right answer because we don't have the right answer. If we did, this job wouldn't exist. But the reality is being able to empower somebody to make their own choices really removes them from the situation that they have been in, where everything has been controlled. Letting them learn how to trust their own choices, their decisions, trust their instincts, figure out what they want, and acknowledge that they have the right to make their own choices.
I am so honored to be able to work at Safe Harbor and do the job that I do. It is my responsibility to tell the story of what it is that we do to the community, to get support for our direct service staff who are providing services for clients every single day. And those staff members who are working in the shelters, who are providing counseling to our clients, who are going with them to court and just being advocates and friends beside them, that is so empowering to people who come to Safe Harbor who have no other resources. Our staff are there to meet them where they are, to provide the services and the help and the support that they need so that they can get on the other side and begin a great new life.
At the end of the day, what it all comes down to is help. What help looks like may vary from person to person. For some of you, help is the courage to reach out and know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. For some of you, help is the courage to be the difference in things that you may not even understand. It may be your time, it may be your talent, it may be your resources, but help is something that we're all capable of doing.